Happy New Year, everybody! 2017 at last. So today I thought I would talk to you guys all about how to maybe get rid of some of those little love handles. I know that's a lot of people's resolutions at the beginning of the year. And a lot of times we have good intentions and then kind of let it slip after a bit. But there are a lot of really great ways of bringing the oils into your everyday routine to help kind of crave those appetites. So one thing I want to show you before actually the oils is the Terra greens. So this is actually super yummy and packed full of goodness. It has kale, dandelion, spinach, parsley, collard greens, broccoli, cabbage, wheatgrass, alfalfa, oatgrass, barley, oatgrass juice, barley grass juice, pineapple, guava, mango, goji, couple other fruits, and you just put one scoop in a smoothie and even just a glass of water, honestly, and it's filling. So that's one nice way of getting, one, all of your greens, which is super, super good for us, and two, it's really filling, and my kids absolutely love it too. I just call it green smoothie water, and they drink it right up, which is nice. But like I said, you can also add it to your smoothies. You can add it to almost anything, and it's really, really good for you, and a great way to curb those, to kind of fill you up without eating large meals all the time. What's really nice is that there's a metabolic blend called Slim and Sassy, and it has grapefruit, lemon, cinnamon, ginger, and peppermint in it. I believe those are the 5. Yeah, and it is really good to help curb cravings, reduces your appetite, it induces fat burning, and it just has, it's the grapefruit and like almost a little bit of the cinnamon that I smell when it comes through. It's just kind of a nice warming blend. This is really good to smell if you enjoy the aromas just before a meal. It'll kind of help crave those appetites, like I said, and induce fat burning. And it's just, even just to have it in the diffuser, or if you have, I had wanted to grab a little personal inhaler and I forgot. Put a few drops, 15 drops on a personal inhaler, and use that before every meal. You'll notice a big difference. Other oils that are really good individual oils is grapefruit. Grapefruit is really, it's the main oil in the Slim and Sassy, but it's really good to help curb cravings. It's really good to reduce the appetite also. And then there is dill. Dill I learned about in a webinar that is really, really good to help curb those cravings. I've heard of diluting a drop on your wrist and really smelling it throughout the day. And actually, you almost have to remind yourself to eat when you're using dill. Just reminds me of dill pickled chips, which is not what you need for to help reduce the cravings. But no, apparently is really good. Like I said, I don't remember which doctor spoke about it in a webinar, but she had mentioned that this is a really good oil to help curb any of those cravings. Ginger, not only good for when nauseous, but also encourages fat burning and promotes the satisfaction feeling that you have. Lemon is really good for water retention. A lot of us, with all the salt in our food and this and that, we hold a lot of water in. So you want to up your water intake, first of all. As silly as that, counteractive as that sounds sometimes, actually the more water we drink, the more it flushes out our system, our body, and the more water we actually get rid of in our body. So smelling lemon is also a really good way of helping with that water retention, kind of eliminate itself. Patchouli is also really good at curbing any cravings. I'm not an overly big fan of patchouli, so this is where it's nice that you have a lot of different options. Yeah, it's not my thing. A lot of people love it, and not my thing. But it's really, really good at curbing the cravings also. So, maybe you're just putting one drop of this with a few of the other oils to kind of help counterbalance that scent. And then if you're craving specifically sugar, There's 3, actually, well, no, there's 2, 3, 4. There's 4 that are really good. 5 that are really good. But I've already gone over the 2. So like the Metabolic blend and the grapefruit, wherever my grapefruit is, are really good for sugar cravings as well, along with all the other cravings. But cinnamon and clove and cassia are all really good, specifically for sugar cravings also, especially after the holidays when we've indulged in so many desserts and cookies and pies and cakes and all of those things. Our body's kind of going into like sugar crazy mode. And when we start on this new regime, it actually, the first few days are the hardest because our body is so used to getting that sugar fix that all of a sudden you're not getting it and you're craving it all the time. And don't forget, like, sugar is in wheat, it's in fruit, it's in a lot of stuff. So a lot of people will try and cut back on the carbs, which is great, but that's where all your sugar is. So having these will help specifically for that also, along with all the other stuff. So those are a few nice ways. The ways that I would use them, and like I said, I was planning on having my personal inhaler and I forgot it. I will be doing a personal inhaler with 10 drops of the Metabolic blend, and then a couple drops of lemon, 1 drop of patchouli, and then another drop of dill. Making around 15 drops in total is what I want. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be, like I said, inhaling it before every meal just to kind of help reduce the amount of food that I'm eating because I have been eating enough for 2 lately. And then also diffusing it in the air helps. Also applying it, so topically. So if you add a few drops into a carrier oil, something like fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, there's all kinds of different oils out there. Putting that in, and I would be rubbing it on my belly. Because that's where a lot of it goes, even on my bum, on my thighs, on my arms, and it'll help just kind of break down all of those hard to reach spots that we really want to target. So these are the oils that I recommend, and I will be starting my New Year's with to help me get back into shape, like I said, and I will be continuing to drink at least 1 glass of the Terra Greens every single day. Upping my water. I've been slipping on my water, and I used to be a huge water person. I was drinking liters of water a day, and I'm probably barely drinking a liter a day now. So I need to re-up my water intake, which the Terra Greens will help. And like I said, it's just going to be 1 day at a time, and don't give up. Always set small goals, and you'll attain them. I hope everybody has a safe and prosperous 2017, and I can't wait to see what it has in store for us. Have a good day. Bye. Feel free to check out all my other videos and my Facebook group, Maman Naturelle, and to see all my other recipes and great tips. Have a good day.